This is the my presentation for you guys. So congratulations. So I just picked some of the sounds in American English that we are going to study today. Body reduction, intonation, pitch, linking sound, the schwa. So here, first the reduction sound. Okay, so once again, congratulations everyone.
Pronunciation reduced aged. In some cases, the letter H reduces before the vowels. Native speakers reduce this letter to sound natural and smooth. Others hear the words him pronounced as M, her as R, and them as them.
Okay. So practice these sentences. So for example, I saw him yesterday. I saw him yesterday.
I saw him yesterday.
This one we have I will reduction. We don't say I'll, but it's I'll tell. So her sounds like teller. I'll tell her we're leaving. Okay, I'll tell her we're leaving. Why don't you? Okay, so here we also have linking sound when T followed by Y. We pronounce sometimes CH or sometimes we totally drop the T. Why don't you? Or why don't you? Why don't you tell him? Tell him. Okay. So another one was, what was her? What was her name again? What was her name again? He bought himself. He bought himself a new phone. And you don't have to be here all the time. I don't know why his computer crashed. All right, so let's practice some of these sentences. Repeat after me. You don't have to be here all the time. Don't have. I'll tell her we're leaving. Tell her. I don't know why his computer crashed. Wise. Why don't you tell him? Tell him. All right, guys. So who wants to practice first?
I saw him yesterday.
He bought himself. Oh, he bought himself a new phone.
Okay. He bought himself a new phone. Okay.
Why don't you tell him? I don't know if you hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Good. Why don't you tell him? Okay, you're asking questions, so your intonation rising up, right? Why don't you tell him? The words related to intonation, the accent, articulation, emphasis, enunciation, pitch, pronunciation, sound, and tone. On how you sound. For example, when you asking questions, so your intonation must be high pitch, right? If you're just saying, then must be flat. Because if you say the statement and then your intonation is rising up, then you're not sure about what you're saying. So you have to be aware of your intonation. Okay, so the most common linking sound when the words end with the consonant letters, and for example, an apple. So we link this sound like an apple. We don't say an apple, okay? An apple, an elephant, an igloo, an orange, an umbrella. Another one here, for example, if the words ends with the consonant letter and followed by the vowel, so automatic we connect. So sounding smooth. For example, chances are. Just Alex. Words end. Gather in. Blow out. Grow up. So that's how you find the connected speech. Remember, when the words ends with a consonant and followed by a vowel, you automatically link that will help you sound smooth and natural when you speak English. All right. So who wants to practice first?
An apple, an elephant, an igloo, an orange, an umbrella, chances are, just Alex, words end, gathering, blow out, grow up.
Grow up. Okay, perfect. This is the shadowing exercise, guys, that I said last 2 days ago, I guess. So I just picked the very short clip because that was too long to study for us. So I will play this short clip and then we will study the movie script, okay?
Playing hearts. Sorry, if you want to beat me, you're gonna have to do it at something else.
How can you know all that?
I told you, I like to read. And once I read something, I understand it. And once I understand it, I never forget it.
Why take the bar?
This dickhead bet me I couldn't pass it without going to law school.
Okay, look, this is all pretty fascinating stuff, but I'm afraid I gotta get back to work. I'll make sure that Serpico isn't around waiting for you.
Okay, so this is the analysis I want to show you. Another screen. So Mike turning the laptop around, playing cards. Okay, so he rises up the intonation. Sorry, if you want to beat me, wanna. All right, this is common reduction, want to, wanna. And the T is reduced because followed by M consonant. If you want to beat me, not beat me, if you want to beat me, you're going to have, okay, so you're gonna have, dropping H sound here, you're gonna have, and we have another reduction to ta, ta, ta. There are two ways to reduce the two. It's either ta, the schwa, or tu, like ooh. And do it, we have studied recently. Do it, okay? Do it at something else. Playing cards. Sorry, if you want to beat me, you're gonna have to do it at something else. Who can do it? Aneta, can you do it?
Yes, playing cards. Sorry, if you wanna beat me, you're gonna
have.
you're gonna have to do it at something else.
You're gonna have reduction H
You're
here.
gonna F.
Yeah.
You're gonna F.
Yes, you're gonna have. You're gonna have.
F. You're gonna
Yes.
have to do it at something else.
Okay. Who else? Agnieszka?
Playing cards. Sorry, if you want to beat me, you're gonna
reduction sound here. If you wanna beat me.
If you wanna beat me, you're gonna have
to do it.
To do it something else. I'm sorry, but for me it's too small. So I have to.
I cannot.
Playing cards. Sorry, if you want to beat me, you're gonna have doing something else.
How can you know all that?
I told you, I like to read. And once I read something, I understand it. And once I understand it, I never forget it.
Why take the bar?
This dickhead bet me I couldn't pass it without
gonna law
school.
Okay, look, this is all pretty fascinating stuff, but I am afraid I gotta get back to work. I'll make sure the Serpico isn't around waiting for you.
Isn't around waiting for you, okay?
Yes, I forgot about that. Isn't around waiting for you.
Okay, good job. All right, so how about Maribel and Maria? So now this time, Maribel is Harvey and Mike is Maria. Go ahead, Maria.
Okay, so play cards. Sorry, if you want to hit me, you're gonna have to do something else.
Do it. Do it at something else.
To do it something else. At something else. It's so small, the letters. I'm sorry.
How can you know that all? How can you know all that? know that.
I told you, I like to read. And once I read something, understand it. And once I understand it, I never forget it.
Okay.
Why take the bar?
The dickhead bet me. I couldn't pass it without gonna law school.
Okay, look, this this is all pretty fascinating stuff, but I'm afraid.
I gotta.
But
I gotta.
sorry, let me try again. Okay, look, this is all pretty fascinating stuff, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get back to work. I will make sure the the Serpico isn't around waiting for you.
Okay, good job, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, great job, everyone. So I hope you learned something from today's training. Aneta,
Yes,
you want to
we
say
do.
Yes,
something?
we learned a lot, but we need more practice to make it sustainable.
Yeah, that's right. Um, anyway, we have our Monday accent training every week.
Mhm,
So participate or practice this reduction sound and linking sound.
mhm.
Yes. How about Agnieszka? Did you learn something today's training?
Yes, but I'm really interested to watch this TV series, and if I have to do it like this, so I probably watch one episode for whole day.
Yeah. It's
Difficult.
anyway,
Yes, it's really
yeah.
difficult.
And also they use some words that it's all about law
Mhm.
schools. So some words very
Yes, we have
unfamiliar.
to.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yes, I'm familiar because I don't know this vocabulary.
Like dickhead, that means
Dickhead is okay.
stupid.
I know this.
Uh-uh. Stupid or annoying or irritating, right? He was feel irritated because he couldn't pass it, the law school. Okay, how about Maribel? How can you say, you have to say something?
So I'm glad to be here practicing with you, and I'm happy. This training is helpful for me because I have a I have a lot of on my plate about pronunciation, linking words, and reduction. Okay, but I learned something today. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. You're welcome. How Maria, you are late, so give me something. Anyway, you can watch the recording.
Yeah, I intend to watch it because it's funny. I just received Shikar's evaluation about my speech, and one thing that he pointed out is about those kind of things on rhythm, on pitchy, and stressing words. Because I tend to speak like flat, just reproducing what I do with my mother tongue. So I have to put some effort on working on those linking words, those kind of things that make the speech smoothly. And also pronunciation will help me with this. But I think the most difficult part for me is stressing words and going up and down. It's so hard for me. It sounds like unnatural. So the small thing that I participated today already gave me an idea on things that I have to work on it. And I'm going to list to watch the recording of this section, and I will practice on my own the things that you guys have been doing before I came to the session, and it seemed so funny. I think the session was really funny. So what are the plans for the next day? Hi, Agnieszka. What are the plans for the next days, Lynn?
Yes, we will continue our training every week. So this week I already posted about the Fluency. Have you seen my video posted in the group? And then under the video, you can find the sentences for
The
your
schedule.
for you to practice. I mean the sentences
Correct.
under the comments. I mean the under my video, you can find it. So try to participate this week about Fluffy.
Fluffy. Oh yes, I think
Yes.
I saw your video there. I'm going to practice the
Yeah.
Fluffy. Yeah.
Anyway, because you already participated before, but we have to practice. We have to master this sound because otherwise you forget. For example, forget it. Forget it. So always remember. Okay.
Forget it. Forget it.
When the T between two vowels, we pronounce as fluffy, soft D sound.
Yes, like. Okay.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing your video, Anita, Agnieszka, Maria, Maribel. I already saw it. Yeah. Yes, Maribel is very dedicated to this training and the other task. All right, guys. Do you have any question? Do you have any question? No more? Or we can wrap up now. We can wrap up. Anita, do you have any question?
No. I am a bit overwhelmed because with Agnieszka, we participated in another training, very intense, in the previous week. It was about, no. It was by another teacher. It was called Pronunciation, Make It Simple, but it wasn't simple because everything was combined within 1 week. There were about sound, connected speech, intonation, pitches, and a lot of activities, really. So
You see, you're very dedicated. How about Maribel? You want to ask something?
No, not for now.
Okay. So thank you so much, guys, for showing up today's meeting, and I hope you learned something. And I will see you in the group. Okay, so study continuously. Yes.
yes.
Let's keep
And thank you
going.
for this opportunity to being with you today and with and learning.
Sure.
Thank
It's my
you.
Thank you so
pleasure.
much. Yes.
Yes, sure. All right, guys. Good job, everyone. See you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
bye-bye.
See
Lynn.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.